Hello all, welcome to today's session. Today I'm going to take Abacus. Many of my friends have asked to take Abacus. Why Abacus? You will be thinking. So why is it? Because this Abacus makes you to do the calculation very easy. If you have to add some numbers, let's take 73, 85. You're going to add it. You may need a paper or a calculator or a pen, all these to calculate and get the number, right? Instead, if you know Abacus, you can do it mentally. So that's the advantage of Abacus. The kids who learn the Abacus can calculate all the sum, multiplication, subtraction, division, etc. mentally. So this is very important for each of the kids to learn Abacus. Let's start. I have an Abacus board here. So this is called Abacus board. This Abacus board has beads. The Abacus board, these beads shows the numbers. So if you're thinking, how do we show the numbers in the Abacus board? So if you look at this, the numbers will be shown by these beads. The below beads shows ones. This is one bead, second bead, third bead, fourth bead. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, we will be setting the numbers. And when you use this board, you will be putting this horizontally, not like this. We will be putting it horizontally and then we'll be setting. So when you put this horizontally, the beads below will be down and this bead will be on the top. It will not be coming down here. Okay, on this middle line, it will not come. So in this board, we have a middle line. On top, there is one bead. Below, there are 4 beads. Now, in this board, you will be setting the natural numbers from the middle of this board. There is a dot here. You will be setting from this to the left. So this dot indicates one's position. On the left of this dot is the 10th position. Left of it is 100th position. Like that it goes. So let's see how to set this number. Let's use this board first. The beads will be like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have 4 beads. On down, you have 1 bead on the top. How will you set the numbers? You have to move the beads. These beads to the up. This bead you have to move down. So this is how you set the number. To move the beads on the down side, you use your thumb finger. Okay. So the down beads will be moved by the thumb finger. The upper bead you will be moving with the index finger. So thumb finger down, index finger up. This is how you move the beads. Now let us set 1 in this. So if you have to add the numbers or a subtract, multiplication, anything, whatever it is, you have to set the number on the board. So let's put that here. Let's set 1. How do you set 1? I'm going to set 1. I have to move this bead up. This bead I have to move up. When you move this bead up, the position is here. Now the bead came here. This is how I set number 1 on the Abacus. To set 2, the number is 2. How do you set it? I have to move 2 beads up. I have already moved 1 here. I have to move the second bead also up. Now I'm moving the second bead here. The second bead comes here. This is 2 in the abacus. Okay, this is 2 in the abacus. Now, to set 3, I have to set 3. What should I do? Move this bead up. This bead I have to move up. I have already 2 here, moving the third bead up. Now, third bead I set here. This is how it looks on the abacus. Now, 4. Move this up. Now, you know that when I move this 4 bead up, all the beads down will be here. So, this comes here. Now, what is this? This is 4. I have set 4 on the abacus board. So, when you set it here, all these beads will be coming up, and that is how we set 4 on the abacus board. Now, you will be thinking how to set 5 because I have all the 4s I have moved. How do you set 5? Let's see. This bead is 5. What you have to do? This is 5. These are 1s, right? So you have to lower the beads and set this bead. So how do you do that? Lower all these beads. Lower all these beads. Set this bead. So to set this bead, you will be using your index finger. Index finger, you move and set the bead here. So when you set the bead like this is 5. You don't have to move these beads. These beads are 1s. If you move this, the number will change. So to set 5, move this bead down. So this is 5. How do you set 6? Because the top one is 5. Here I have 1s. I have already set 4. I have already set 5. How do you set 6? Let's see that. To set 6, your board will be looking like this. Initially, your board is like this. Now, how will you set it? This is 5. Move it down. I am moving it down. It came here. I set 5. Now, to get 6, 5 plus 1. I have to move this bead up. So, I am moving this bead up. Now, I set 6. On the board, 5 here, 1 here, it is 6. To set 7, now you know how to set 7. To move 1 more here. So I have to move this here. The board will be looking like this. Now, how is 9 on the board? 9. 9 means I have to set 5. Now I have to set 4. Your beads 1, 2, 3, 4. The board will be like this for 9. So let's see this in the abacus. How do you set this and how do you have to remember all this number in the mind? So this is a board which I have shown you, right? So now we will be setting the numbers from the middle of the board towards the left, right? There's a dot here. So this is the 1's position. This is the 10's position. This is the 100's position. And it goes on like this. Now, to set 1, use your thumb finger, move 1 bead up. So, when you move this bead up, it is 1. Now, to set 2, I have to move 2 beads up. This is 2. You see the board? This is 2. To set 3, move 1 more bead. Now, how many beads are there on the top? 3 beads. This 3 beads on the top shows the number is 3. Now to set 4, move 1 more bead. 4. Now I have set 4 on the board. To set 5, move all these down. Use your index finger. Move this bead down and this is how we set 5. So this is 5. Now to set 6, I have 5, right? So how to set 5? Move this 5. Use your thumb. Move one bead up. This is 6. To set 7, 5, 6 and 7. To set 8, 5, 6, 7, I have already 8. Now I have 8. How do I set 9? Move the speed up. So this is 9. So this is how we set on the board. This is 5. These are ones. So remember, this is 5. These are ones I am moving up. So to set, you can set 9 on this ones positions. You can set 9. Now we have to learn how to set 2-digit numbers 10, 11, etc. On the board, we will set 2-digit numbers. I've told you there is a dot here. That will be ones position. On the left side, tens position. So to set 2-digit numbers, you need these 2 positions. Isn't it? Here, the bead is here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beads here. 4 beads here. This is how your abacus. I'm going to set 10. Right? How do you set 10? What is there in ones position? What is there? 0. 0 means you don't have to set anything here. On ones position, don't set any bead. Now, to set the tens position. Tens position, I have 1. How do you move the bead? Move this bead up. Move this bead up. This is 10. So here, nothing is there. On tens position, I moved one bead up. Now, if I have to set 15. How do you set 15? Your bead is here. To set 15, ones position is 5. I have to move this bead down. I am moving this down. Here it will be. And what is on tens place? 1. I have to move this up. So this will be coming up. This is 15. Now, somebody asked me how to set 17. I have to set 17. Now, 15 I have already set. You know how to set 15. With 15, if I add 2, you get 17. So, to get 17, what you have to do? Move 2 beads up. So, here, move the first bead up. This is 16. Move the second bead up. This is 17. So, this is 17. This is 1. This is 5. This is 1 and 2. 2. So, 1, 5 plus 2, 7. 15 and plus 2, 17. This is 17. This is how you set the bead. Now, if somebody asks you to set 101, that's 3-digit. So, the 3-digit number, how do you set? You have to look one more on the left side, and the beads here you will have 4. Here you have 1. To set 3-digit, you have to consider this row, this and this. All this you have to consider. Now the ask is 101, 101. So I'm just moving all the beads down here. Somebody asked me to set 101. How do you set it? Move this bead up. Ones position, I have 1. Move this bead up. I moved here and this is set. Now, this position is 0. Tens position, 0. Should I move any? No. I should not move any bead here because it is 0. Now, the third position which I have to set, hundreds position is 1. I have to move this bead up. This I have moved. Now this shows 101 on your abacus. This is 101 on your abacus. Now I have to set 123. 123. How many beads have to move? Here 3 beads. 1, 2 and 3. 3 beads I move, and here I will be left with 1 bead. Okay. Now tens position is 2. 2 beads have to move up. Here 1, 2 I moved. This 2 beads will not be here. I am left with 2 beads here. And on hundreds position it is 1. I moved that 1 here. This is 123. So this is how you set 3-digit numbers. You will not be counting it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not 6. You should not count it as like this. You should consider this as hundreds position, tens position and ones place. So all these you will be calling it as 123. Now 256. 256. Let's look a bigger number. 256. How do you set? You have to set ones position. Always set the ones position now. So here 4, 4, 4. Okay. 6. You set this 1, this 5 first here and move this 1 here. So move the 5 here, move this 1 here. So I will be left here with 3 beads. Here there is nothing. So this is 6. Now to set 5, tens position, I have to move this down. Here it comes. I should not have to move anything here because it is 5 and I've set 5. Now 2. I should move 2 beads. 2 beads. So this is 256. I'll show you on the board and you will get an understanding a little bit more. And later we will see how do we do calculations. Okay, now we will set 2-digit numbers. Let's set 23. The 3 I will be having to move from this 1, 2, 3 and I have to move 2. 1, 2 on the tens position. This is 23. You see the board? 2 here on the tens position, 3 here on the ones position, 23. Now, how do you have to set a 3-digit number? 101. So 1 here I have to move on ones position. Tens position I don't have anything because it is 10. 10 is on the tens position. I don't have anything on the tens position. Don't move anything here. Now on the hundreds position I have to move 1. This is 101. Now if I have to move 52. Let's set 52. How do you set? One's position is 2. 1, 2. Tens position is what? 5. So I should move this down. So 5 and 2, 52. Now if it is 153. So here I have to move 1, 2, 3. 3 beads up. 153. 5 is here. 5. Now on the hundreds place I have to move 1. So 153. Isn't it easy? So just remember this board in your mind to do the calculation. Is Abacus easy? Remember the 5s, 1s on the board, and if you continue watching these videos, you will be able to do the sum and all the calculations in your mind within seconds. So keep watching our videos. There will be a series of videos coming for Abacus. Keep watching. If you like the video, like. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. Thank you.